a no-brainer when you sit down and look at the numbers, yet 95% of homeowners still have not made what is clearly the smart decision. What's holding you back? Cody Mozzie from Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar is here to show us the numbers. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Greg, you wanted to talk about this, these staggering numbers here.
Yeah, isn't it amazing to think, and you see solar going in and you assume that it's a higher percentage, but only 5% of the homes are going solar. I see a lot of my clients doing it when we're remodeling their homes, and we wanted to bring Cody in to explain the process and how easy it is.
Absolutely. And real quick before we get into that, you're going to want this number, 619-320-6080. That's 619-320-6080. I'll give that again in a few minutes. Call Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar to get a quote. You have nothing to lose. 10% off up to $500 when you mention the Approved Home Pro Show. Greg, I know you wanted to talk about these numbers, so let's get started here.
Yeah, so what is the trepidation that people are having? I mean, what do you see out there?
I really think people just get comfortable with, they really are paying this high energy bill once a month. They look at it, read it, get excited about it, get upset, and then the rest of the month goes by, they pay that bill and move on.
And so with Hero, I know you do a lot of Hero installations.
We do.
People tap into their equity, and it's so easy. Can you briefly explain that?
Yeah, the Hero program allows homeowners to go zero money out of pocket, zero money down. They're partnering with a contractor that Hero has approved to make sure they're getting a good product and a good installation. They're not making a payment for sometimes upwards of over a year, and then they're really getting a system that's quality checked by Hero.
And you can actually call, real quick, give the number 844-GO-4HERO. That's 844-GO, the number 4HERO, or ApprovedHomePros.com/Hero. So, guys, got to ask, why aren't people going solar? What's going on? What's the holdup?
I would have to say probably number one is just being uninformed on really how beneficial to them it is. When you do the math, it's just a no-brainer. It really pays itself off.
And wouldn't you say that we're seeing the lowest cost for solar installations ever?
Yeah, with solar panel manufacturing's dropping cost, the federal rebate of 30%, the great program with the local utility to get on the net energy metering programs, it's never been cheaper to put solar on your house than it is right now.
And I know we were talking earlier, it takes about 8 years to pay off a system, right? And
on average in San Diego County, what you would have spent in 8 years with the utility would have paid for your system.
Let me say this real quick. As a potential homeowner, hopefully we're going to have that in the next few weeks, my wife and I were talking, and Greg, you and I had this conversation, but yeah. Cody, $300 a month on average is what we're spending on a 1,700 square foot house, and then 3 months out of the summer, we're spending $500 to $600. I did the math. Yeah. And we're spending more on that than zeroing out our bill and paying for the system.
And just the delivery charges that is on your bill from the power company would pay for your system.
That alone, $326 out of a $600 bill was the delivery charge, correct?
And the point I want to make is 8 years, maybe that seems like a lot, not really. Mm-hmm. When a system is probably 25 year lifespan, it's going to produce. Correct. And you're going to be in control of your costs. You don't have to worry about if the power company keeps jacking the rates up.
Yep, you've got a fixed cost. It's kind of like if I could tell you could buy gas today for the next 25 years at $2.75 a gallon. Almost everybody would agree to that, and it's kind of what you're doing with solar.
Well, and again, you're zeroing out your bill through the Hero program, through Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar by going solar. And then you're going to own the system. So eventually, you're going to hopefully be paying almost nothing per month.
Exactly.
Or getting credits like me.
Right. Oh, yeah. Greg gets a credit for it, yeah.
Yeah. So in the summertime, I'm generating enough power. I'm running my air conditioning. And then when the winter hits, I have money in the bank.
So what do we see, guys? What do we see for those that aren't going solar in the future?
Just higher utility costs more than anything. The longer you wait, the worse this is going to be for you. The heartache just gets worse and worse as that bill goes up every month.
Do you think, Greg, Cody, do you think it's because people are it's the norm to feel the pain each month and maybe change is scary? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it might be. Maybe. I think that is like I said, once a month you look at that $300 bill and then the next day you pay it and you move on with your life.
And you're just done, right, for the month.
But reality is it's so simple and painless. Someone can just pick up the phone, call Mozzie. I mean, you can give a quote, show the savings, and make it so easy for somebody.
Yeah, it's no pressure. When I get in the home, it's really just breaking down for them how easy it really is. It's not a big deal. It's not a scary project. It's not, people are scared of change, and this is a change, but it's a positive change for you.
But really all they got to do is you look at the meter number, their bill, and then take it over and show the facts and figures, how it makes sense, and get the work done.
Yeah, it's simple math.
All right, now real quick, too, we're going to go to a fan question, but then we want to talk after that real briefly about what you do other than solar, because you do a lot.
Yeah.
All right, we have a video fan question from Jennifer in North Park.
Hey, Approved Home Pros. I have a quick question for you. Can homeowners associations ban solar?
Oh yeah, that's what we're going to.
Yeah, in the most general terms, that's kind of a difficult and loaded question, but in the most general terms, no, your HOA, your homeowner association can't tell you, hey, we don't want you to do this just because they don't want you to.
Well, in reality is the systems are smaller, more compact, the installations are better, and so I see that not being a problem at all.
Yeah, they're a lot cleaner than they used to be. They're not sticking 6 feet off the roof of your house. They're sleek. They're black, like you see here. They just kind of blend in nicely.
All right, and if you have a question for us, email us or make your own video and send it to questions@approvedhomepros.com. We'd love to hear from you. Real quick, we're focusing on solar, and folks should go solar. Trust me, save some money.
Yeah.
But you do more than that.
Correct. Yeah, we do a lot of other projects, primarily being heating and air conditioning. Being air conditioning is probably going to be the #1 user of the utility on your home.
And it ties in with solar.
It does.
But with winter coming and people running their heating, it's probably a good idea to get their heating systems checked out before they turn it on.
Definitely, and what a lot of people forget is they think, oh, a heater is just running on gas, but there's an electric blower motor that blows that hot air through your house, and it is probably a good idea to get that checked before you crank it on the first time.
Well, not to mention the fact that you've said before, and so has Matt from Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar, that you can actually get a heating and AC system that's super high efficient, and then that will determine the size of your solar system on your
Yeah,
house.
exactly. We take the reduce before you produce approach, which is we want to have less solar panels so that if you did want to expand further with an electric car or jacuzzi or something like that, we didn't max out your roof space and we got an efficient
And again,
AC
with the
system.
Hero, you can bundle these.
You can package it all together, have one contractor take care of it all.
Listen, stop paying the high utility bills. It's only going to get worse. Get Mozzie Heating, Air, and Solar to your house for a quote. It's very simple. They can tie it all in with the heating and AC system. Why wouldn't you make the call? 619-320-6080. That's 619-320-6080, and you get 10% off up to $500 when you mention the Approved Home Pro Show. Cody, thanks so much, my man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
sir.
Thanks for having me.
All right.